Good morning, it's time for a cup of joe.
I want to be a cup of joe, the first sip in the morning.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day. Just thought I'd share a few thoughts with you here today. Anyway. So an interesting thing happened to me recently. A job reached out to me, offered its hand, and said, "Are you interested?" Now I wasn't offered another job, but I was offered to apply for another job. The job that I do now is I basically just travel around teaching people how to use Microsoft applications like Excel, Word, PowerPoint. I do teach other like business skills class, like customer service and things like that sometimes, but I mean, let's be honest, usually I'm teaching Excel.
Cup of joe.
So I recently got a message through Indeed.com from this company saying, "Hey, are you interested in applying for this job?" It turns out I had at some point updated my resume on Indeed to include my current position. I don't remember doing that, but there it was. And the job they were offering was to teach basically this program using Outlook and OneNote, two Microsoft applications. And the great thing about it was that it would be 100% remote. I could do it all from home, which was like my dream come true. So I was super excited about this. If you remember recently, I made a video that was like, what am I doing with my life? God, how long do I have to do this job? Where am I going? And then this just like, boom, happened. So I did my initial phone interview and I passed that. Then I did a like online video conference interview and I passed that. Then I did a teaching interview where I like pretend like they're the client and I'm the teacher, and I failed that one, apparently, because they didn't hire me. The thing about that job was it was so perfect. It was so perfect in so many ways that I was like, this has to be too good to be true. I just can't imagine that this is actually going to work. But at the same time, it was like I was praying for a change, and it just felt like God might be handing me the exact thing that I wanted, but He wasn't. He doesn't always give us what we want, only what we need. It's kind of annoying. And I think the reason that happened was to kind of galvanize me to start looking for other jobs and thinking outside the box that I'm in, because I think for the past year, the job that I've had has served a purpose, obviously, and I'm so much happier doing what I do now than what I was doing before. However, I'm still not happy. I still don't like my job, and one of the things I don't like about it is the travel. I have to travel often 2 hours just one way to get to work in the morning. So I have to get up before my family and leave before they even wake up. And then I have to get up early so that I'm tired and I go to bed before they do. And it's just not good for the family life. Also, I feel like I'm just sitting my life away. Like I sit in the car so much driving to and from work. And then often I have to just sit in a classroom teaching all day, so I'm just like sitting, and I just feel like I spend my whole life just in front of a computer talking about Excel and blah, 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 and my life has no purpose right now, or at least my work doesn't. And I think too often we try to attribute purpose to our work. Like, I don't think work has to be purposeful. You don't have to, like, be doing, your dream whatever, but I wish I could at least do something more meaningful in the sense of, like, I don't know, like I look at Aaron's family and they're farmers, and they don't do something that I would think for me would be like, I don't know, like, oh, I'm changing the world or whatever, but they're doing something meaningful in the sense that it is like physical and natural and providing food for the world and for the family. Whereas, yes, I provide food for my family, but I do it by manipulating spreadsheets. So anyways, my point of all this is that I think God put this opportunity in my life and took it away from me so that I would say, you know what, I'm going to find something better than this job. I want to find something where I can either work 100% from home on my own time schedule, which that wouldn't have been. I would have been meeting with clients and things. So while I would have been able to do it from anywhere, I would have had to do it at specific times. So I want to find something where I can work 100% from home and 100% on my own schedule, or something that I absolutely love so much that I just can't even. And what I think that might be is public speaking. And I've talked about this before, and actually reading through some of your old comments helped reinvigorate me and re-encourage me to look into this. And I found this what is it called? Youth Speaker U. It's like an online university like program basically, where it teaches you how to become a public speaker for youth. It looks like largely going around and speaking at schools and things like that. Because one of the things I realized while looking through jobs is that I'm just not qualified or skilled to do a lot of the things I want to do. A lot of working from home jobs are like computer programming or web design, and I don't have the skills for those. So I realized that even though I'm drowning in a mountain of debt from the worthless education I got through college, maybe I need to do some kind of training or program to get ramped up to do something that's more what I want to do. So now I feel like I'm going to kind of be focusing on finding a job either that is the lifestyle I want, working from home, or something that my passions include, like YouTube or writing. I really want to write a book. I really want to make YouTube a bigger thing, but I can't just quit my job and do YouTube full time, right? That's not feasible. I have a family to support. If I was just myself, I would probably just become homeless and try to do YouTube, right? I don't know, but I'm not, so I can't. So I need to keep the job I have, or at least get a different job in the meantime, because yeah, I'd love to do YouTube full time, but it takes time. I can't just build up a huge audience. Like, I mean, I'm not Darcy Isabella, okay? I'm just not. So that's just my life right now. Pray for me. Let me know if you have any ideas, opportunities. Just throw them out there. I'm open. I'm wide open. This has been your Cup of Joe.
I want to be your cup of joe. First sip in the morning. You get your golden ritual and what we soul from within.
Love you, bye.